Hello guys and welcome back to the MD Investor, the channel where we're talking about personal finance, educating ourselves so we can break the cycle of generational poverty. Today's video we're going to talk about is, drum roll please, buying your time back. Buying your time back. But before we get into the video, if this is your first time, welcome. This is what we do, talking about personal finance, talking about all the important information about finances that no one ever taught you in school, at home, in church, at the barbershop, nowhere. And if you are not a first timer, you're a regular, you already know this is what we do. All right. So without any further ado, let's get back into it. Buying your time back. Most of us, the majority of us, have been educated or miseducated, as you say, and into how do we make income, how do we make money. You want to make money? Get a job, right? They didn't educate us at home. Then we became 18, 20, 21. They kicked us out, go get a job, and you figured it out on your own, okay? And the only way they told us was to go get a job. Essentially trading your time for money. What are you talking about? Trading your time for money. You put in a couple of hours, and your employer pays you a set rate, right? That's basically what it is. You put in a couple of hours, 40 hours a week, and your employer pays you a set rate. You work, you get money. If you don't work, you don't get money. Which is a tough trade-off, right? It's a very tough trade-off because sometimes we may get sick, right? You can't really control it. You may get sick at one time or another. You may get ill, and the big elephant in the room is our time is limited. We only have 24 hours a day, right? No matter what you do, there's only 24 hours in a day. So even if you have two jobs, you can't be at both jobs at the same time, right? Correct. You cannot be at both jobs at the same time. All right, guys, grab your luggage and let's head to the gangway. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get back into it. Last day of the cruise, guys. So we gotta disembark. Anyhow, so where were we? Oh yeah, we're talking about buying your time back. So we've been misled or miseducated in one way. Buying our time is traded for money, and it's a limited commodity, limited time. If you do want to buy your time back, what do you do? Well, if you want to buy your time back, you're going to need some way to earn income without you physically being present. Let me say that again. If you are going to buy your time back, you are going to need some way to earn an income without you physically being there. Okay? And that is critical. Okay? That is very critical. While on this cruise, I was able to earn rental income from properties that I own. From the tenants while I was on this cruise. That's one example, right? So I was, 100,000 miles away, and I was still able to earn some income. Okay, and so that's one example. Rental income. You can earn passive income and buy your time back by doing something such as that, right? So the time that I bought back by my rental property, earning income without me being there, I was able to use that time and to spend with my family on this nice cruise. You can also buy your time back with a business, right? You own a business, and the business can operate because systems have been put in place, people and systems have been put in place, and it can run autonomously, basically without you, right? So if you have a small business, you got employees, and they're kind of running the show without you being there, that's another way for you to buy your time back, right? Because you are out of the business, outside of the business. Maybe initially when you have a business, you have to get into it to get the system and processes, people in place, but after it's set up to run like a smooth oil machine, you can step back, okay? You can also earn your time back that way. You can also earn your time back by investing in other people's businesses, right? So you could be a partner, a 10% equity holder, 20% equity holder. If you ever watch the show Shark Tank, that's what they do, right? People come on Shark Tank and they already have a business. They're already making a profit a lot of times. And they maybe want a little cash for the sharks to buy a percentage equity, percentage ownership in the business. The Shark Tank, for the most part, a lot of times they're not going to be getting a job, right? They don't want a job. Sometimes they may, add their expertise. They may know certain things. They may be familiar with that segment of the economy. But for the most part, they're not really looking for a job, right? They're looking to put their money to work, right? And it's a source of passive income, right? That's why that way they could buy their time back, okay? You can buy stocks, right? That's another way to invest in businesses, right? Publicly traded company. You could invest in publicly traded company by investing your money and get when the stocks goes up in value, right? You earn money that way if you sell your stock. When your companies make a profit and they pay dividends, you can also earn income that way too, and that way buy your time back. Like I said, guys, it's a very simple concept, but you have to think about it. How old are you now? And a lot of us, we're just learning this concept, right? And the thing is, why wasn't this made available to us earlier? Why haven't we heard about this before? This buying your time back, right? Because you have to think, what plan are you on? Or what plan do you want to be on? The government has a plan for you. Remember that commercial, the Uncle Sam wants you for the military? The government has a plan for you. And the plan for you is from age 20 to age 65, they want you to work. That's the plan for you. And they're going to squeeze all of your youth, your health, your vitality, all of your energy, essentially your whole life. They're going to squeeze out of you. Working in someone else's business, working on somebody else's dream, making someone else wealthy. When I thought about it like that, I realized no matter what job you have, whether you're working for the bank, or whether you're working for MTA, or whether you're working for the police department, your fire department, it's someone else's business. We think of it like it's something magical coming down from the heaven. No, you're working in someone else's business. Someone had the idea to produce that product or that service, thought about it, looked at the numbers, they got the articles of organization, they got the operating agreement, they filled out the papers for the LLC or the incorporated, they filed it with the state, Department of State, they picked the name of the company, they paid the fee to the attorney to set it. It's someone else's business, someone else's idea. And when I thought about it, I realized I'm working to make someone else wealthy. Who's working on your dreams? I guarantee you, if you don't work in your dreams, no one else will. Okay? If you don't work in your dream, no one else will. So in order to buy your time back, you got to be about your business. In order to buy your time back, you have to be about your business. And when you're about your business, one of the wonderful benefits of being about your business is that your business will pay you back, and that way, with the money they pay you, you can buy your time back to do things that you want to do, right? You can work on passion products or passion project that you want to work on. You can work on hobbies. You can spend time with your family. You can read, hobby, gardening, whatever thing that you want to do. Okay, but when you're trading your time for money, there's a limited amount of time available. I mean, think about it. Most of the time that you spend at your job is the most productive time of your day. Think about it. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You get up early. You got your coffee, you get your breakfast. You are very productive, and then you drag your tired butt home. All right. Hi, kid. How you doing? Right. There's no productivity later because you've given all your energy and your vitality and your effort, your ingenuity, thinking about new projects, how to help the boss and how to help this company become more productive and wealthier, and you still making your set salary, and they give you such a hard time just to get a 3% raise to cover inflation. All right, so you want to buy your time back? You're going to absolutely have to get passive income. That's the only way to do it. You got to get passive income, okay? Which is putting your money to work for you, guys. So, yeah, guys, that's another a video to try to increase our financial IQ, okay? So we can break the cycle of generational poverty. These are things that we're not taught to us. I'm not saying these are a groundbreaking idea, but just because something is not new, when you learn about it, it's new to you. Okay, it's new to us. This passive income, it's new to us to break the generational cycle of generational poverty. It's new to us to buy our time back. It's new to us that we don't have to spend all our time making someone else wealthy. It's new to us that we can work on a side project and create a business and a second, a third, a fourth, fifth stream of income, okay? So we can break the cycle of generational poverty. If there's people out there you think could benefit, let them know about the MD Investor. Consider subscribing to the channel to support, and consider hitting the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content comes out.